It was back in November of 2008. I participated as a poll watcher on Election Day. A year before that, I had become a naturalized citizen, so 2008 was really the first year that I was eligible to vote and even, eligible to qualify as a poll watcher. As a poll watcher, as you may know, you have sort of different responsibilities, one of which is you need to make sure that, everything on the site is according to a certain checklist. And your job is really, your responsibility is to monitor and make sure that there are no sort of irregularities or issues. So I spent most of that election day at a particular polling site. And most of the work I did was fairly administrative, ministerial, and I didn't really attach a lot of importance to it. It wasn't until I got home and started watching the election results on TV that I realized how important sort of the process was, particularly in making sure that everyone who's qualified and eligible to vote gets to vote and that their vote is counted. And it was, obviously particularly important in that year, 2008, the presidential election, where you could see that kind of, that it was very important and it could certainly impact a lot of change. Well, certainly nothing is static. I think as a lawyer, every day I have to stay on top of regulatory changes in order to advise my clients on the impact of those changes and how it may affect their business. I would say that change is certainly challenging, but it also can present potential opportunities. When change occurs, I think it's really important that you think outside the box and try to come up with creative solutions to either mitigate risks associated with those changes or alternatively to figure out the best way to implement those changes for your business model. I would hope to have impact in the workplace by inspiring women, particularly Latinas, to really advocate for themselves, to strive for leadership positions. I think it's very important for women in particular, not only to have mentors, but also sponsors to help them achieve success, and also the appropriate work-life balance that they may need during different times in their career. By mentoring and coaching, I hope to inspire women to really take charge of their careers. I would say I would like to eliminate prejudice in the world. Eliminating prejudice really starts with teaching awareness of differences that people have and fostering a tolerance for those differences. As a catalyst, I would hope to continue, my efforts in the workplace by participating in affinity groups or in different diversity initiatives to continue to teach that awareness of differences. Diversity for me is really, it's not just a nice to have or a check the box kind of initiative. It really is a business imperative if you want to stay competitive in a global economy.